Alright everybody, this is the second video. This is Scale Drawings Worksheet. I'll start right away. 1G, an aquarium near Tampa Bay sells toy models of great white sharks. The toys are modeled after a fully grown shark that is 18 feet long. If the scale model is 1 inch to 5 feet, how long are the toy sharks? Round your answer to the nearest tenth of an inch if necessary. Okay, so it's giving us that a fully grown shark is 18 feet long, and we're trying to make a small little toy. Okay, that's a horrendous little shark, but okay, there's my shark. Okay, there's my shark. So we're trying to make a toy that is scaled down from the big size of the real shark, which is 18 feet. So the way we can do it, right here, there's a ratio right here. 1 inch to 5 feet. Which means every 5 feet of this shark is going to be shrunk down to 1 inch. Which means that if the shark was 10 feet long, it would be shrunk down to 2 inches. Be shrunk down to 2 inches. Okay. If it was 1 foot long, or if it was 5 feet long, it would be shrunk down to 1 inch. So I've got this ratio, and then I've also got this number right here, which is 18 feet long. So now I need to convert this, I'm sorry, it's getting cut out. I need to convert this 18 feet long into some amount of inches. Well, I know that everything needs to be aligned. So I know that if this is feet, this has got to be inches. So that means that the 18 feet is going to go here. And then I will convert, using this ratio, I will find the number of inches of the toy shark. So now, here, I'll cross multiply and then solve for x. So 1 times 18 will be equal to 5 times x. That's 18 is equal to 5x. Divide both sides by 5, which will give me x is equal to, and when I divide 5 into 18, it's going to give me 3.6 inches. So the toy shark, here's my toy shark. The toy shark is going to be 3.6 inches, and it's modeled after this here. Okay, so zooming out, what did I do? I used this ratio, this comparison. I set it as a ratio, and I set another ratio equal to it. And I had to line up the units. 5 feet and 18 feet, and then 1 inch, and then I'm trying to convert it to how many inches from 18 feet. Once I set up the proportion, I was able to solve for x. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in because it's a little bit hard to read. Jenny wants to install new tile on her kitchen floor that has the floor plan shown below. If the scale of the floor plan is 1 inch to 1 foot, this is a key here. This is definitely a ratio that you're going to use. What is the actual area of the kitchen in square feet? So this right here is a floor plan, which means it's a drawing for it, it's the shrunk down, it's the model version of it, and we want to figure out what the actual area is of the kitchen in square feet. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to set up this ratio. So 1/2 inches is going to be 1 foot, which means every 1/2 inches in this floor plan represents 1 foot in the kitchen. So if I had something like, so if this is 1/2 an inch, this also means 1 foot, 1 actual foot in the kitchen, not just in this floor plan. Okay, so now we're trying to find the area. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to convert both of these. We got to figure out both of these length measurements in terms of what they actually are in the kitchen. We know that there's 6 inches and 8.25 inches in this floor plan, but we don't know what they are in how many feet they are in the kitchen. So the only difference between this problem here and this problem here is we got to do a proportion for this one. Also, we got to do a proportion for this one. Once we have the feet in both, then we can multiply length times width, and that's going to give me the area. Okay, so here 1/2 inch is to 1 foot, and then we're trying to figure out 6 inches, how many feet that's going to be. See how everything's nice and aligned. So what I'll do is 1/2, I'm going to multiply, cross multiply, and then solve for x. 1/2 x is equal to 6 here, or 1 times 6, which is 6. So I've got 1/2 x is equal to 6. Now there's a couple different ways you can think about this. I think the best way is doing this, multiplying by the reciprocal. It's interesting how all these skills that I'm teaching are kind of coming together, like solving for x here. These will cancel. And now x is equal to 6 times, I'll write 6 is 6 over 1. Multiply straight across, which is going to be 12. So what this means, we're solving for x feet, so 12 feet. This right here, 6 inches, represents 12 feet. Okay, so 6 inches or 12 feet, the actual distance in the kitchen. Now we'll do this here, another proportion. So we have 1/2 inches to, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see everything. 1/2 inches to 1 foot. We're going to use that same ratio, and that's going to be equal to 8.25 inches, and is it cut off? And x feet. So we'll multiply, cross multiply and solve for x. So we have 1/2 x is equal to 8.25. I just did 1 times 8.25. Now, this is a case, I would love it if you could turn this into 8 1/4, turn it into an improper fraction, multiply by the reciprocal. But if you would like to, this is okay too. I think this is, in this case, it'd be fine. Turn the 1/2 to 0.5. And now, x is being multiplied by 0.5. Divide by 0.5 on both sides. These will cancel. And 4 minutes?
No, you lock it. We're going to leave.
I think the code was changed.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. Do you mind waiting just 4 minutes? I'm almost done.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got, now we're just going to do this division here, 8.25 divided by 0.5, and it's going to be 16.5, which means this, that the actual length is not 8.25 inches. Well, I mean, it's for the scale, but it's going to be 16.5 feet. Okay, long problem. We got 12 feet here, and we got 16 feet here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to multiply 12 times 16.5, which will give me the area. And 12 times 16.5 is going to be 198 feet squared. Okay, so in summary, let me go all the way back and let me summarize what I did here. Okay, so this is 6 inches and this is 8.25 inches. We're trying to find each of these lengths in feet for the actual kitchen so that we could solve for the area. Now the ratio is 1/2 inch is to 1 foot, so I use that in my ratio here. and then I put in the value, the inches here, so I could figure out how many feet was the actual width of the kitchen, and then how many feet here was the actual length of the kitchen. Once I found them, which was 12 feet and 16.5 feet, then I could multiply them together to get the area of the entire kitchen, which is 198 feet squared. All right, everybody. There's several problems. I think Mr. Corbett may cancel a few of these. Let me just see. Please, I'm just going to do... Oh, well, I'll make a game time decision tomorrow which ones I would like you to submit. But there's 4 problems here. I'm sorry for thinking and wasting time. 4 problems here. Please submit your answers on Edpuzzle, and then the final worksheet will be given to you shortly. Thank you very much, everybody.